What's up, Saiyan Army, and welcome to day 2 of my Saiyan Gains Hyper Frequency program, or whatever I'm gonna call it. That's what I've been titling it lately though. So anyways, bust out your pen and paper, and all sets and reps will be on the screen for you guys to follow along and copy as well. So anyways, last video I told you guys this was a full body split. I don't know what I was thinking. This isn't a full body split. This is more of like a push-pull program, where I'm just taking like my push-pull legs program and basically taking the leg workout, cutting it in half and putting it into the push and pull sections of the workout. So with my push workouts, I'm hitting quads, and with my pull workouts, I'm hitting hamstrings as well. And I'm lowering volume but increasing the frequency. So I'm hitting everything about 3 times a week, some things more, as I explained in the last video. So anyways, what you're watching on the screen now is weighted ring pull-ups, the GOAT. So what I'm doing is right now I'm doing 70 pounds for 5x5. This is the same weight that I did last week. And the reason why I'm repeating this is because for a bit I was working my way back up since my shoulder injury. And then at one point I was doing about 50s and 55, and yeah, I was just slowly bumping it up. Then I read my old numbers from before the injury, and I think at the best I was doing about 77.5 pounds with the weighted pull-ups. So I was like, screw it, you know, just throw in the 70s, and I'm just gonna keep on hitting that until it feels light. To be honest, this day did not feel light. The workout before that did not feel light. So this coming week I'll hit the 70s again for 5x5 for my heavy pull-up workout. And yeah, we're just gonna keep cranking it out till it feels weak. And to be honest, yeah, my pull-up volume might even go up slightly. For the past over a year now, I've been doing about 165 pull-ups a week. And I don't know anyone else, you know, even on YouTube, that's doing that kind of pull-up volume. And 65 of those pull-ups are weighted pull-ups. So granted, like if those were all bodyweight pull-ups, that'd be a lot more. And understand that, you know, total tonnage, that's a lot of tonnage being moved, because my 5x5 is 25 pull-ups, and I do a 8x5 as well. That's another 40 pull-ups with the weight, and then I have like 100 body weights that I did as well. So for the past year, like I've been just cranking the hell out of my lats. So when I turn around and do that Ultra Instinct pose, you guys know I earned that shit. And I'm still working on it to this day, you know? Even with this new program, the volume might go up just slightly. I'm still trying to gauge it. I feel like the volume is a little bit high. I'm feeling a little beat up, and it's like kind of day 3 already. So I do have to lower some volume and tweak it a little bit, but I'll take you guys through the whole process of my thinking and whatnot. So what you're seeing now is my stiff-legged deadlifts. This is something I decided to add in last week. The reason why I'm wearing squat shoes is because I notice I feel my hamstrings and glutes a little bit more. It just, you know, helps me engage my hamstrings and glutes. It helps me feel my heels a little bit more when I do this lift than just doing it in flat shoes. If you're definitely trying to do this for pure weight, I'd recommend doing this with flat shoes or socks or whatever, just barefoot. But because I'm trying to get that mind muscle connection, I'm sacrificing a little bit of weight, putting myself at, you know, like a half-inch deficit. And I'm also using straps, as you guys notice. And the reason why I'm using straps isn't because my grip sucks or anything, but it's because I noticed that I focus a lot on gripping the bar when I do this exercise. But if I don't have to worry about gripping the bar, I can focus on my hamstrings and glutes, because that's a really hard point for me to just focus on contracting. So I think next week I might even just try Romanians again, because I remember Romanians, I was doing them for a while and I really enjoyed them, even more so than the stiff legs. So I might just switch straight to Romanian deadlifts and cut out stiff legs. I don't know. I'll let you guys know what I do. But here is the GOAT of hamstring workouts. Now this is my all-time favorite. I hate doing this. Lunges just suck. So this is reverse lunges, which already isolate your hamstrings and glutes, but I'm doing it off a platform. So my platform is about maybe 2 or 3 inches high. And then I'm using, you know, squat shoes, obviously, so that's like another half-inch. So maybe like a 3.5-inch deficit. So it gives you that really crazy stretch and squeeze in your glutes. So here I'm only doing 3 sets of 10. At first I had it at 4 sets of 10, but I just can't handle that kind of volume right now. I get just crazy DOMs in my hamstrings and glutes the next day after hitting this. But it's getting a lot better. Like, I've been doing this for about 3 weeks straight now, and I've been sticking to around the same way. I think I started at 40s, then I'm doing 45 pounds now, and it's getting better and it's feeling lighter, and my hamstrings and glutes are feeling stronger. So yeah, this workout sucks, but it's definitely the best. So if you can find like a little platform that you can do like these reverse lunges off of safely, I would highly recommend it. Just focus on pushing off your front heel, and yeah, you just get an amazing contraction. For me, I have the hardest time focusing on that glute contraction. You're building that mind-ass connection, which is probably why my glutes are small as hell, because I just don't know how to, you know, torque it, as you guys said in the last video when I was adjusting my dumbbells. But yeah, we're working on it, you know, To be honest, like, it's not a huge priority of mine, to be completely honest with you guys. But whatever. So this exercise that I made up right now, it looks kind of weird, but it's almost like a chest support T-bar row, where I'm almost like stabilizing my chest like right over my legs, and I'm just focusing on that contraction. So what I'm doing, when I start that movement, I pinch I retract my scapula, and I'm pinching my shoulder blades back, and I bring the dumbbells down, and as I bring them down, I focus on keeping my shoulder blades retracted, and then I come back up. So it's almost like an isolation type exercise, where I'm pretty much throughout the entire 12 reps that I'm doing, I'm keeping my shoulder blades retracted down my upper back, just like it burns like hell. You're gonna feel it. If you're doing this right, your upper back will burn like hell. That's why, as you can see here, like I'm kind of rocking a little bit more, because it's just burning and I'm just getting tired, to be honest. So here's another exercise that I do a little bit different as well, and that is the band face pulls. Now, I've been yamching about my shoulder issues for a while now, and the reason being is it's just a lingering flipping injury. Like, it just gets better a little by little by little. It's just creeping along, and normally like injuries will take you out and then you slowly get back in there. This one just didn't take me out, but just kind of hurt, and then hurt a little bit less, and it's been like that week to week. So that is something that I do like, is banded face pulls. So instead of bringing the band straight to your ears like how you do a normal face pull, you bring the band above your head, and I notice that retraction that you get, and yeah, it's almost like you're doing mobility work as well. And I just try to pull it as far back as I can, squeeze the hell out of my rear delts. I notice it isolates, one, your rear delts more, and two, it helps you with that mobility to get your just if you have impingement. You know, it takes you away from the rounded shoulders and helps just open you up. As you guys know, face pulls is like one of the best mobility exercises if you guys suffer from impingement, or just if you press a lot. You know, if you're in the gym and you bench, chances are you're gonna have pretty damn strong anterior delts if you do a lot of pressing type work. So I found that to be a great movement. Another movement that I'll show you guys later is you put your hands inside the band, and you kind of come like you're doing a shoulder press. So the bands are coming wrapped around each hand, and you're pulling them back, and you just do almost like a wall slide, and that's another great one. You just force your shoulder blades to stay retracted, and that's a great mobility work. I know a lot of you guys are suffering with shoulder impingement as well, and I've been getting lots of questions about it. So here we're just doing a quick superset. We're doing hammer curls, sets of 8. We're doing the 50-pound dumbbells, and we're supersetting it with the Goku curls. As you guys know, instead of using an arm blaster, I use my lats, and I just kind of isolate that. And it burns like hell, you know. It's a very isolated type movement, which is why I'm only using the 45-pound bar. But yeah, it was a great workout. From time to time, I like working out at home in the hyperbolic time chamber, just shutting the world out. I can't do this too often, or else I start getting lazy, you know. It's nice to get back in the gym, but once in a while, it's nice just to work out at home and just, you know, really focus in on the workout. And yeah, so far I'm really enjoying it. Hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Leave it a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video, day 3. Much love, strength, and honor. Aloha.